5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heyo, nerds. Welcome to the Thanksgiving Day special. We didn't forget about you. We had to make sure that we gave a special to all the nerds out there. So, Schubert, what's going on over there?
What's up, nerds? If you've been following my Instagram story over the weekend, I safe to report back. I am alive. I made it. Made it to Thanksgiving. Here we are.
We're very thankful for that. So, yeah, both of us are apparently by ourselves now at Thanksgiving, which is not a bad thing. I mean, Thanksgiving's pretty stressful. It's a stressful day. So, we're back. We figured we'll do a quick roundup here today and talk about things we're thankful for. And that's it. So, Schubert, I we have to talk to you, though, real quick. Something you're not thankful for. You had a tough weekend, I think.
Yeah, so it was in Vegas, as we said. I got off to a rough start, real rough start. The Friday night was great, did typical Vegas stuff. Saturday was sort of a day from hell. I woke up, my car got broken into, all my clothes got stolen.
Not a good start. That's one of those things like Vegas, like they take your money, take your clothes. They literally did that to you.
They literally left me with the shirt on my back. I had no cash left in my pocket and the shirt on my back, and that's about it. So I had to go about my day. I was ran into some other issues with the hotel and whatnot. So I really didn't get squared away that day till about 5, 6 o'clock at night. But then once I was good to go.
Okay, now when they broke into your car, did it look like a flash grab? Like they just grabbed whatever they could at first, or did they go through your car like dissect it?
So it's one of these things, like, it doesn't even make sense to me. Like, I'm not even going to try to overthink it because it would just drive me crazy. The car was locked. The car was locked when I found it in the morning, and it wasn't broken into. So somehow they got in. They went in through the front, popped the trunk, took the bag in the trunk, took a couple things from the front, but they left the most expensive thing, which was my sunglasses. They were sitting right there on the console next to a Target bag that had a tube of toothpaste in, which they stole.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm not going to overthink it. You know, if they had just been going around and trying to, pop door locks and see if cars were locked, there would have been alarms going off all over the parking lot. So
right.
It seems a little fishy to me. Seems like it was some organized effort going on there.
Yeah, they probably have like the makes and models of certain cars that won't set stuff off, so they have to
pop the trunk, walk around, and wait for one to pop.
Yeah,
because the car I had, the trunk didn't even have a button to pop.
Right,
you had to hit a button. So,
yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Who knows? They knew what they were doing. There was a security guard driving around the whole time. I saw him every time I went out there. So. At that, who knows? I'm not going to worry.
But outside of that, I mean, I don't know whoever watched Turning Point Impact. You were in the front row.
Yes, front row.
Many shots of you.
A lot of good shots.
Yeah. So did you enjoy it, being the front row of Impact for the pay-per-view?
So I went. The first night was Impact. The second night was a taping of Dynamite, which will air next Thursday and the following. Not Dynamite. What the hell am I talking about? Impact.
Yeah.
But it'll air next Thursday and then the following Thursday. They did two episodes.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
The next 2 weeks, you'll be able to see me in the front row, too, if you haven't had a chance.
Good treat to see Schubert every single night.
It was such an awesome show. It might have been the most enjoyable time overall I've had at wrestling shows, just because it was a small crowd. It was in the front row, real up close, incredibly easy to get beers.
That's the best part.
So I was sitting on the far side by the ring entrance, and the beers were basically straight across and behind in the concourse for me. I could get a beer. I could go, and there were no lines for the beer. So I could go get a beer, be back to my seat, like by the time one guy was jumping in the ring and before the match starts. So I could see who was coming to the ring, go get a beer, and be back in my seat before the match started.
That's amazing. Did they have Bud Light? Is the big question.
They had Bud Lights. They had a full bar.
See, that's awesome. Because remember AEW, they only had Miller Lite and Coors Light.
No, this was at like a it's hard to say. It's like a hall, like a function room, like at a wedding venue or something. You know, where they have the full, just the basic back bar.
Okay.
So you could get whatever you wanted. It was great.
Love it.
So I did some damage. I had a pretty good snake going, and it was a really good time. Really good shows, really good wrestling, and just overall super enjoyable.
Awesome. I can't say I did anything fun over the weekend. I don't think. Yeah, nothing good.
Night 2, I did some hanging out with some of the wrestlers at the bar.
Yeah, I got some text messages from you. So who was your favorite wrestler at the bar?
That was before I left my phone.
That's
so
right.
I
You
lost
your
my phone. But yeah, I got it back. So yeah, there were a lot of good guys there. Eddie Edwards was cool. I may have
see the funnest one.
We a couple guys there. Rich Swann was there. He was having a good time. I ordered a whole round of shots for a bunch of people.
Nice. Got to do that for the wrestlers.
After doing that shot, it's pretty brown.
What kind of shot was it? Do you remember?
I think it was tequila.
Tequila shot. Okay.
Yeah, but that did it for the evening. And I may have put it in a few people's ear that you were looking for your boy Matt Cardona.
Oh yeah, Matt Cardona. I know he's listening to this. You're right. Good. I'm gonna go up to him one time and find out what the story is and why he's watching our podcasts, taking little bits here and there from there. But we'll see him on the cruise. So
yeah, he was great. I had a few interactions with him, not at the bar, but before the show. So
yeah, it didn't seem like pleasant interactions.
No, it was fun. Yeah, I told him Effie was out to get him, and he put a middle finger in my face and said, "Fuck you, Effie."
Fair enough.
Overall, great weekend. Bag aside, it was awesome. Typical Vegas weekend.
Man, I love Vegas. So where are you now?
Right now I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
So a little bit of travel, but
still. What part of Sedona, Phoenix?
I'm staying the night in Tucson, but I'll be in Phoenix for the weekend.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, so we'll get this podcast started. So Thanksgiving special. Of course, I made a trailer for Thanksgiving. It's only appropriate. No. So
I get a bad feeling about this one.
The trailers are always a bad feeling.
Yeah, I can't imagine it paints me in a good light.
You know, I paint you in a somewhat good light recently. These are things I'm thankful for in 2021.
Okay.
I didn't go through the whole life. I just went through 2021, things we're thankful for. So I made a trailer for it. So let's go through that, and then we'll see what you're thankful for, Schubert, in 2021. All right. So I realized that most things I'm thankful for evolved around drinking, wrestling. I threw a picture of my family up there for a quick moment.
To say, I'm glad to see your family made the cut. I think that more bathroom showers made the cut than pictures of your family.
Man, I've had some incredible. Yeah, showers are a big thing to me. If you can get the right shower in my possession, I mean, I could live in there. And you brought me to some. That didn't sound right. You got some hotels that has some pretty incredible showers. So unforgettable.
Yeah, that's like my superpower. It's like I can look at a hotel and be like, "That's the hotel. I need to stay there. It's the shower."
Yep. So I'm thankful for good hotel showers for sure.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for, Schubert?
A couple of things in there. A lot of good wrestling this year. I made it to an obscene amount of wrestling this year.
And very diverse wrestling too.
I made it. Yeah, I did WWE, AEW, Impact, GCW. And I feel like I'm missing one, but made it to them all. Hopefully make it to more next year. I'm going to try to.
Was WrestleMania this year or last year?
WrestleMania was this year. It feels like ages ago.
It does. So there you go. WrestleMania 2. Throw that one in there.
I know. It made me rethink. I'm like, I know it was this year.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of souvenir cups in there. I haven't been very good about it in a while just because they haven't been the easiest to travel with recently, but hopefully we change that soon. Maybe this weekend. Who knows?
Yeah, souvenir cups. There's a lot of pizza in there.
Good amount of pizza.
We had some Chicago deep dish. We had some little thin crust cheese pizzas. We had a Chili's platter. A lot of food in there as well.
A lot of food, yeah.
Yeah. But, bacon.
Yeah, this was definitely, if I had to call it the year of something for me, it was the year of wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. You were everywhere for wrestling. You're still going.
I'm thankful for the big drinking cities. I managed to hit a lot of them this year. Yeah. Nashville, Vegas, Orlando.
All the big boys.
Trying to think of another. There has to be another one in there somewhere.
Well, you weren't. Well, California. Anywhere you go in California?
Yeah, nothing too exciting in
Nothing
California.
too good.
San Antonio, I didn't get to see, but that's the top of my drinking excursions list.
Okay.
So we'll get there one of these days.
All right. So a lot to be thankful for in 2021, even during COVID times.
Especially during COVID.
I feel like we did more than we probably should have.
Yeah,
this
by
year.
far.
Yeah.
I think I've done more this year than I have in any other year.
Yeah, that's definitely the opposite of most, I think.
Been to Disney World about a dozen times.
That's true. You get season passes everywhere.
That's true. Went to Disneyland, SeaWorld.
Yeah. Well, we're going to continue, I think, for next year. For sure.
Keep it going. We get a couple trips early. So
that's right. We got Disney next week, or a week from Sunday. Back to Disney. So
almost there. I'm working on the schedule. See what happens.
All right. Maybe I have to do a live stream of some sort on Instagram. For my experience,
I'd say give it a shot. Yeah, you log into the Drunken Nerds account, mix it up.
Oh yeah, I'll do the around the world. See what happens.
I like it. I like the idea.
Mix it up. All right. So outside of that, there's a lot of TV that came out last week. So I think I have to do a TV roundup real quick. I don't know what you watched, but I'm going to go down my list because I had quite the watching marathons these past few days.
Are we into this week's hangover, or are we still recapping?
No, this is still recapping because it's not this week's hangover because this isn't anything else. We're still going on the recap.
You're just going about what you did this weekend.
Exactly.
It sounds like you watched a lot of TV.
Lot of TV. I don't know what got into me. I just decided to plant myself on the couch and just not move for a couple of days.
Gotta do it every now and then.
Yeah. I'll go through those phases.
I was planning on doing it this upcoming weekend, but I'll tell you later. Things might have changed.
Okay. All right. So first one, Cowboy Bebop. So 10 episodes, took me around 9 hours to get through, watch it straight through. Overall, as a comedy, I'm giving it an A+.
Wow. Okay.
Incredible comedy.
Yeah.
Overall show, a C, because it made no sense. But I liked it for comedy reasons. The episodes, I don't know. It felt like you're watching the same episode over and over and over again.
Okay, that feels like it would make a lot of sense.
That was the big problem. It's like repetition constantly, and the ending was just garbage.
Yep,
complete garbage.
I made it through one episode.
Yeah.
Not because I quit, just that's all I had time for. But And I've heard the ending is just pure trash. I wanted to get it from your mouth. You agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, it was horrible.
In what way? Disappointing, stupid?
Disappointing and stupid. I think.
Like
Who's the main
cliffhanger
character's
stupid?
name?
Or-
Like, no. I mean, the cliffhanger's fine, but the girl who plays,
Faye?
the love interest, Julia, I think her name is in there. She's just horrible. She's horrible. And she ruined the entire ending. Her acting's horrible. The way I don't know. But, yeah, that threw me off for sure.
Now, did they set
I don't
up
think there's
season
going to.
two? You
think they're going to do a season 2?
I don't know.
They set it up for it, for sure. They definitely set it up. I don't know if they're actually going to go through with it.
It's getting a weird amount of buzz.
Okay.
It seems like, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm hearing about it a lot from a lot of directions I might not have.
Yeah. I mean, it has potential. They just, I don't know. It seemed lazy. Like, literally the first 5 episodes, it was one of those things like one mission.
Yeah.
Didn't tie anything together. And then they tried to tie things together at the end. So the first 6 episodes were funny, comedy. The last 2 episodes, it's like they got rid of the comedy, tried to be serious, and it lost me completely.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
So, anyway, I gave that a 6 out of 10 on my scale. On the Dan scale,
overall.
6 out of 10.
Overall.
Yeah, overall.
Gotcha.
So, the next one, though, the big question was Wheel of Time.
It's finally been answered. You've got the answer.
It's been answered.
The
So
question everybody's been waiting for.
there's only been 3 episodes, and we wanted to know, is this time travel or not time travel? We can say for certain at this point, it is not time travel.
Man, no kidding.
No time travel.
I told you that all
involved.
along.
Okay, here's the thing. I enjoy it. It's fun, but it honestly feels like. Have you ever seen The Amazing Race?
I know what the Amazing Race is.
They're running to get to the ending point, and they're like going through challenges. It feels like The Amazing Race, like sci-fi version.
Okay.
As of right now, it's like everybody's going different paths, trying to get to the same point, but they're running into different obstacles. It's like they're trying to find their flags.
You didn't think to go with Rat Race for the comparison there?
Rat Race is up there too, but Rat Race is just like a direct line. Amazing Race, you have to go here first. You have to go there first, and there, and there, and there. So, I don't know. I hope they get out of this whole, like, everybody running for the same thing. Because there's really no plot line whatsoever in Wheel of Time.
Okay. Now, just reading a synopsis of it, it sounds confusing as hell. What do you think about that?
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
It sounds like just like the words they're using for stuff. It sounds like it's like Lord of the Rings on steroids.
That's perfect to say that. Yeah. Different races, all sorts of different things going on. You're right. It makes no sense what they're saying. Yeah. I don't know.
You just got to kind of sit back and watch and hope you get it eventually.
I want to see who wins the race and who gets to the tower first, because that's basically all it is.
Now are they dropping people off? Like people getting killed left and right yet? That's what's going to happen? People going to start getting knocked off?
Oh, people are getting knocked off left and right. But you have the same like teams. Like there's teams of 2 everywhere. That's the thing that I hate. Like it's one of those things like you'll focus for 10 minutes on this duo. Okay, then they get stuck at like a cabin. Okay, let's go to the next 2. How are they doing? Oh, they're going through the swamps right now and get eaten by whatever. Let's go to the next 2. Oh, they're getting chased by monsters. But they're all still going to the White Tower. So I don't know.
To find the Wheel of Time.
to stop the Wheel of Time. Basically, it's all they're trying to do.
Travel back in time.
I think time travel needs to have something to do with this show at some point.
Yeah, the time has to come into play.
Yeah. So
okay, but so you're going to continue with it.
I'm going to continue with it. It's entertaining because I basically, like I said, I'm watching a fantasy Amazing Race. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you're kind of selling me on it, actually.
The Amazing Race. Next one, Hawkeye.
Moving on. You're not done yet.
No, I got lots. So we got Hawkeye. First 2 came out. Watched those last night. I liked them. I did like them. I wasn't blown away. I did like them. It's one of those typical Disney Plus shows. They're setting things up. Not don't going too crazy on the storyline, the characters yet. They got the 2 main characters, obviously. Didn't really see a main villain as of yet, but I think it's going to be good. Just wasn't for me the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the trend. I think we're 0 for 4 on first episodes of the Marvel shows.
You start off slow.
The first 4 episodes are generally considered the worst 4, so it didn't really. I wasn't really expecting much. I haven't watched it yet, but I didn't really expect it to. That we're 0 for 3. Why would I think 4 is going to change that?
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, they do the thing where they release 2 episodes at once, even though, they weren't great. They know people are still going to watch it. It's not like they're going to stop. So It's going to get better. I mean, they're setting things up. So.
Maybe this is a new thing. Like they can just, that way by episode 3, they just start cranking out the good stuff.
Right.
They're not making us wait 2 weeks for a good episode. Get the first 2 out of the way, and then we'll give you the good stuff next week.
Right. So we'll see. I mean, I like how it takes place during Christmas time. It's got the good feel to it right now. So
okay. The general outlook has been sort of similar to you. Nobody's blown away, but nobody has. The reviews are generally universally good. There's no bad reviews for it.
Right. It's a good tricky one to if you're married or have a girlfriend and whatnot, because I was watching it and they're playing all sorts of jingle bells, this and that. So my wife came in, what are you watching? This is a Christmas movie. I go, yeah, it's a Christmas movie. Then all of a sudden, all the superhero stuff came about, and then it lost interest. But I had her for like 30 minutes.
So tonight, Die Hard's going on.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens. Next thing I watched, it's old.
Stopping.
It's old news, but I'm just going to say it real quick. I finally watched Shang-Chi, and I loved it. Loved it. So next one, which I'm my favorite show I think so far, Hit Monkey on Hulu. It is awesome. What?
You're in on the Hit Monkey.
In on the Hit Monkey. Had no idea what it was. I was just in a Marvel mood after I watched Hawkeye. I started Hit Monkey, got through 3 episodes, 4. Incredible. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, Hit Monkey is one of those properties to me where it's never quite got the. I don't know if attention's the right word, but it feels like one of those Marvel properties that's just waiting for a live action adaptation, and then it's going to be the next Deadpool.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people didn't know about Deadpool till the movie. A lot of people did, but a lot of people didn't. And now everybody knows what a Deadpool is. And
right.
I think Hitmonkey's sort of the same thing. Animated's not for me, but you like it.
Love it. Addicted to it. So, highly recommend Hit Monkey on Hulu.
Good voice cast at all? Or?
Very good. We get Jason Sudeikis, who's awesome.
Is he Hit Monkey?
He's not Hit Monkey, no. Who's the girl? The girl you love. The person from Parks and Recreation. What's her name?
Poehler?
No. The other
Rashida Jones.
No. Who's
Aubrey
the main
Plaza?
girl? Yes, Aubrey Plaza. There you go. There you go.
Is she Hit Monkey?
She's not Hit Monkey. No.
So who's Hit Monkey?
I don't know who Hit Monkey is. Let's Google that one.
Hit Monkey.
No, you just ooh ha ha ooh ooh ha ha.
So it's probably not a voice. It's probably a monkey.
It's just a monkey.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So I think those are all my shows, and I did watch Yellowstone. We'll get into that, even though I'm not a big one into that, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So you were busy.
Very busy.
You're gonna have to squeeze in. I just found out this today, but Venom hit streaming this weekend.
On which one? What is that on?
I think it's a rental, but it hits streaming. You don't have to go to the theater anymore.
Okay.
So that was a pretty short.
Check that one out.
So.
All right.
Be on the list for this weekend.
Add to the list.
I got
plenty of time apparently. So. All right, so I think it's finally time to go this week's hangover. The reason why we took so long at the beginning, because there's really nothing to talk about, but let's go to it. Naked Men. Let's do it.
This week's hangover.
All right, so this week's hangover, obviously Thanksgiving special. Not a lot came out this week. I think the biggest news, honestly, and I just told you this before this we even came on was the Power Rangers universe is officially coming to Netflix. So
This is news to me.
future,
I haven't even had a
and
chance to
past.
see this break. So
Yeah, it seems to be the biggest news. So they're trying to expand Power Rangers. Netflix, they'll probably screw it up. So who knows?
yeah, it's exciting. It's sort of exciting, but sort of not. The reason we get such lackluster adaptations like the last movie is because its creator, Haim Saban, is like so protective of the franchise. Like, sort of a good example is like WWE. The reason WWE is so bad these days is because Vince McMahon has to be involved in every little thing.
Right.
Power Rangers, it's sort of the same thing. He won't let other people take liberties. This seems like a pretty big deal, so I'd have to think that he's given away some of that power.
Okay.
And he's going to allow Netflix to do right by it and give us a proper adaptation.
Let's hope so. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. I mean, they can go in all sorts of different ways. So we'll give it a chance. I think it comes out in 2022. They're going to announce like a series or a
What's it
movie.
sound
I
like?
don't know.
Yeah, I think the proper format would be like a 4 to 8 part miniseries.
Right.
Because we've seen it, even with the original movie from 1996 and the most recent one. A movie is not enough time to do an origin story and show them and introduce them and do an arc.
Yeah.
It needs to be a little bit longer. So hopefully that's what I'd be hopeful for. It's like a 4-part to 8-part miniseries. And
Right.
then maybe after that you do a movie every year or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Be smart. Yeah, I think Netflix needs to take like the next step when it comes to something like that. Like incorporate not a universe, but like some sort of franchise and
no, I think a
branch it out.
universe is exactly what it needs.
Yeah.
And this is almost similar to what they have going with Pokemon. They have a live action Pokemon deal.
Right.
So these might come out around the same time. Maybe Netflix is going to start building franchises. And,
Yeah. Be smart.
they need something to give people faith that they're not going to cancel their favorite series after a year.
Right. They have the money now to start buying all these big time not buying them, but getting contracts to these big time franchises and expanding them. So
Yeah, and I would almost guarantee after this next season of Stranger Things. You dying over there?
I'm dying. I can't stop coughing. It's been a couple weeks
So,
now.
I wouldn't be surprised if after this season of Stranger Things we see some sort of spin-off.
Yeah.
Clearly these kids are getting too old and they're going to start making too much money. It'll be like The Walking Dead. Well, how many Walking Deads are there now? Like 5?
Yeah.
We'll
You get
probably
the spin-offs.
We'll probably get that with Stranger Things and see where it goes.
Right. All right. Outside of that, the only other thing that I have, and it means nothing at all, I just kind of enjoyed it, but there's a fake Weird Al Thanksgiving parody on YouTube right now
Okay.
that I highly recommend going to check out. So it's from a family that my daughters watch, the Holderness family. Do you know who they are?
No.
They're big YouTube people,
Yeah, I'm
but
on
they
YouTube
did like
all the
a
time.
a Weird Al style, making fun of Thanksgiving, all sorts of dishes, which I highly recommend going to check out. Very funny.
Okay.
That's all I got for this week's Hangover. Do you have anything?
I had the yes, a couple of days ago we were shown they're calling it a prologue to the third Jurassic World movie coming out. It was about 5 minutes long. It was pretty cool.
Cool, what's it about?
First half of it was like a flashback to dinosaur times. It basically gave us like a 3-minute, almost like Planet Earth style clips of dinosaurs roaming the earth. Then it gave us a scene of Tyrannosaurus Rex out in the wild attacking a drive-in movie theater.
All right. Anything Jurassic Park's pretty exciting. So
This is about they released one maybe a year or two ago. It's sort of similar. No. They're trying to drum up interest for this third movie. They're hyping it up. This is a can't fail movie.
I would imagine. So that comes out when? Next year, fall of next year?
I think they're calling it summer, but
Like
it
all
might be
summer,
4th
okay.
of July. That might be the
Okay.
Big Willie style weekend.
Ooh, I'm in. So anything Jurassic Park. So, all right. Other than that, there was no news this week.
Nothing
Zero.
I can so to speak of.
I mean, video game wise, like Halo Infinite was big,
I
but
was a little
nothing
off the
new.
grid for a couple days, so
It's true. Yeah, but there really wasn't much. So,
I did.
All right.
I did witness. We talked about a couple of weeks ago the Moon Resort. I saw that being built.
oh, that's right. In Vegas,
Oh, it's looking good.
we need to check that thing out. As soon as that's done, I think we need to look into
We
reservations.
can talk about this week's hangover. We can throw in that I had a tweet that went semi-viral.
That's right, you did. You're the one
Yeah.
that made the IGN article. You can
Yeah.
explain it.
Made the news. Basically, James Gunn put out a poster. It was a poster for Cosmic Rewind, the ride coming to Epcot. In the ride, it featured the Guardians, but the one strange thing, it featured old Groot. So I threw out a tweet. I said, how the heck can it be old Groot? He died. None of the Guardians knew him as old Groot. They knew him for like 30 minutes, basically. James Gunn replied, said, no, it's its own sort of the branch in the universe, I guess. I don't really know how that works because the Guardians don't really exist without Groot dying. So
Yeah, and it's on IGN.
yeah.
Like your tweet is on there.
Yeah, I didn't get any throwback.
No credit at all.
Kickback. No.
Yeah, but you're onto
Bastards.
something. All right, so
A lot of people watching our podcast, following our social, and not giving us credit.
no credit whatsoever. That's all right. I'll come back to him at some point. Let's go to the RIP. This one I think is very sentimental to you, Schubert.
Uh-oh.
So let's
I
do
don't
it.
know about it, so.
All right, so we lost Lou Cattell, which I know
Ass-Man.
Schubert is a huge Pee-wee's Big Adventure guy. So I
Pee-wee's Big
figured,
Adventure, yeah.
this would be hard for you to take.
He was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure as well.
Yeah, of course. Everybody knows him as the Ass Man. I figure you would know him as.
Is he the magician?
No, he's Amazing Larry. What's his name? Yeah, so the magician. Yeah,
Magician, yeah.
yeah.
So, I knew.
It's a big one for him.
I knew.
That's how it happened. But everybody knows him
as the
as the
Ass-Man.
doctor, as the Ass Man, where Kramer gets the license plate, but he mistakes it for him. He's parking in his spot. Amazing episode. I think the episode was called. I forget now.
Oh, the Ass-Man.
The Fuzili or the Fuzili Jerry.
Fusili Jerry.
Fuzili Jerry. That's what it was. I do
It was
remember.
a one in a million shot.
That was the introduction of David Puddy, I think, too, right? I think this is the
it
first
was
episode
close.
of David
Yeah.
Puddy.
Yep.
So that was a
Good
big episode.
Ass-Man. Pretty
Lou
weird
Cattell.
looking guy. He lived till 91 though. Good for him.
Good for him, yeah. I didn't think Seinfeld. I think that might top 5 episodes for me. I think on Seinfeld.
I always think it's funny because I did see the headline, but I didn't know who it was. Whenever they're trying to get like a clickbait article, they're like Seinfeld actor dies. Then you
Right. I
click
think
on
it's a
it,
big
and
one.
Like a guy from like one episode who was featured in like 30 seconds, and it's like, oh, that's all he ever did.
Right.
He was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure too. That's a great
It's
movie.
true.
If you haven't
Great
seen it,
movie.
go watch it. One of my favorite movies, probably a top 5.
All right. So rest in peace, Lou Cattell.
R.I.P. the Ass Man.
So I think we made it to the beer of the week. I haven't done one in a long time.
You're back on board this week.
Still not excited for it, and it's a cheap one because I got this on Thanksgiving, so nothing was open other than gas stations.
Nope.
So I found a
kinda-
beer.
I kind of wish I had me one of those pancake seltzers right about now.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens on this one because if it looks at the expiration date, it was in 2020. So
Right.
we'll see what happens here. All right, so beer rating. We'll see. All right. So the only craft beer I could find was called the Wicked Double hazy, juicy IPA.
Okay.
Sam
before
Adams.
you dig into this, I don't know what it is, but Sam Adams I know is notoriously bad once it goes bad.
Yeah, I'm screwed on this one.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance. I don't know what to tell you. I would just say don't do it.
Well, it's been too long, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Your insides are not going to feel good tomorrow.
No. I mean, it's a lot of foam going on here.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it's good where it's headed.
Yeah, no, it's not going good. I'm already sick, though, so I feel like this can't make it any worse. I mean, I guess it could make it worse.
Maybe it just cleans you out.
It could. I don't know what to do. To wait for the foam to settle, just stick my mouth right in and drink it.
I should just dive in, get it over with.
All right, so this is a Sam Adams Wicked Double Hazy Juicy Double Northeastern IPA.
That's
8.3%.
That's been expired for over a year.
Expired for over a year. I'm starting to get the shakes already. All right.
Now, what do you think happened there? You think it's been there the whole time, or you just found this and threw it on the rack?
No, because there were multiple in there. I went into the gas station because there's nothing open on Thanksgiving. And so I'm looking around for anything that could be craft, and there was nothing. So other than it's like a couple 4-packs here and there were some sours. I couldn't do that. But, all right. Cheers.
Go for it. Your funeral. This doesn't look good. I don't know.
Quite.
Yeah, I can't tell where this is headed. Part of you looks satisfied.
It's quite fruity. Wow. It's not too bad. I mean, it could be because the fruit's like starting to get a little old and fermenting a little bit, so you get a little more flavor.
Fermenting and there's that extra alcohol, extra flavor.
It's actually pretty good. I wouldn't say this is that bad.
Wow.
I'll take another sip. Let me see.
Okay. This is groundbreaking news, it seems like.
Sam Adams might be better over time.
No, I can assure you that's not true.
Well, I might have to differ. I'm going to give this a 6.4.
Okay.
I mean, the good thing about this, there's no aftertaste. Like the sip that you take at the beginning is the beginning and end of the taste.
Okay.
So sometimes you get a bad beer, you take the sip.
Yeah, it's not leaving your nose. You can smell it.
Right.
It tastes bad in there.
I'll finish this one.
Really?
All right, I'm in. Not too bad.
Now, would you be interested in seeking out a fresh one?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Like, go to the Sam Adams Brewery and try like a real fresh one, see if it's any better or worse.
Yeah, like it could be if you like it so much, that could be a 9.0 beer.
I might keep one of these cans.
Do the side by side.
Do the side by side.
Or you could do a blind taste test.
Yeah, see which one I like better. Let them know if it's better sitting around or better fresh out of the keg.
Have to write a letter to Jim Cook and be like, "Hey, let's throw these on a shelf in the warehouse for a couple of years, see what happens."
Right. All right. Not horrible.
All right.
Unexpected.
Wow.
So,
I didn't expect that.
no. All right. So go check out your Wicked Double Hazy Juicy New England IPA.
Okay.
All right. So I think that brings us right to that Stump the Shoe.
Let's do it.
Thanksgiving edition.
Oh, no. It's going to be like that. I think you hit that play button right at the right time because I think I was about to say something very un-PC.
What are you gonna say?
I can't say it now. I got saved by the tune. But
I was gonna yell at yourself and just say something off screen.
no, I was about to say it, and then now I can reconsider.
Okay.
You're gonna give me some Thanksgiving questions about pilgrims. Yeah, there.
Yeah, we have Most of it's Thanksgiving with a couple sprinkled in.
I don't stand a chance.
So let's go with question number 1. Where does Madame Ruby tell Pee-wee his bike is?
Oh, underneath the Alamo.
Correct.
I knew that.
I started from the easy one.
I visited the Alamo this year. And I asked where the basement was.
Yeah?
They looked. So that's not funny.
Didn't get it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm in on this beer. This beer is pretty good.
Alamo is. We were just talking about San Antonio. It's right downtown San Antonio. The Alamo.
Okay.
So you can go to a bar, go to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, like they have at every tourist place, and walk right to the Alamo.
That's good to know. Big Pee-wee guy over there.
Yeah. Pee-wee's pretty high up there on the fandom list.
Let's go with question number 2. Today was what anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade?
I don't have a freaking clue.
I watched the whole thing.
Do I get a range, or I gotta be on?
No, you need exact.
All right, 100.
Most people know. It would have been a big deal if it was 100.
Well, that's why I said most people. Is it 97? That's not a big deal. 100's a big deal.
Well, everybody watched it. It's like the most watched
Nobody
thing on
watches
Thanksgiving.
it.
Everybody watches it.
I
It's
don't
on like
watch
3 different channels. I know you didn't watch it. You're sitting in a hotel room on Thanksgiving. Of course you didn't watch it.
What?
It's a 95th anniversary.
Yeah, so I was close. So I'd say if you had given me a range, I would have got it.
I'm
but
not
then
giving you a range.
I would have said 97, and then you tricked me into saying, all right, I went 100 instead of 95. So
You did. All right.
so you're saying in 5 years, it's going to be a big deal.
Big deal.
Like national news?
You won't hear the end of it with the 100th anniversary of the Macy's Day Parade. You won't hear the end of it.
95, they're just like, we're close.
Right. Question number 3, not a Thanksgiving question. Where does Clint work before becoming a superhero?
Like the shield count, or no?
No, just like his job beforehand.
I don't know. Is he a pizza delivery driver or something?
That is incorrect.
I was thinking.
Well, you just gonna throw things out there and see if it's a yes or no?
I'll
I'll give you one more guess. I'll give you one
Think
more.
he's delivering pizzas and then fighting superheroes the next day? Yeah.
Well, you're on the right track there.
Yeah. Does it have to do with Christmas?
Could, but no.
What would you be shooting arrows? Target practice. I don't know, like a baseball coach? Who the fuck knows?
You were really close when you said, where would you shoot arrows?
Yeah.
The carnival.
Yeah.
You were on the right track there. I thought you were going to get it. I would have been shocked if you got that.
What, so he was a carny?
He was a carny.
I was going to say he worked at an axe throwing bar, but they didn't exist back in the 90s. So.
When you said that, you were on the right track there.
I know.
Your mind was thinking.
It was going, but...
All right, so the rest is all Thanksgiving.
How is that close to a pizza delivery driver?
Just as a no-win job, I guess. I don't know.
So, sorry to all the pizza delivery drivers listening.
Yeah, we apologize. We do love you. So obviously, we do eat pizza. We love pizza. All right, Cheever, question number 4. In what year did America officially call for a national Thanksgiving holiday?
I think this is a trick question because I think it's pretty late. I think it's like the 1920s. I'm not sure my mind's going down the right place. No, because I know Ben Franklin wanted to make the turkey the national bird, and they were like, "No, we can't eat the turkey if it's the national bird." So I'm gonna say 1778.
Wow, that is really close. Really close. I'll take a sip for that. 1789.
89. Okay.
Wow, that's really good. George Washington came up with it that he wanted to call it national Thanksgiving.
That's when I was going after 1776, but not too far off.
That was really good, though. Most people wouldn't get it within 100 years, probably.
No, that's why I figured it was either very recent or very close to the beginning.
Yeah.
No in between.
That was I'll drink
But,
for that one.
Yeah, that's a true story. Benjamin Franklin wanted to make the national bird the turkey.
Yeah.
They were like, we can't make it the turkey. We eat turkeys. We got to make it the eagle. We don't eat eagles.
So if we made a turkey, we all be screwed.
You would be eating bald eagle for Thanksgiving.
Everybody be hunting them down. Oh, yeah. All right, question number 5, Schubert. What past president refused to declare Thanksgiving a holiday?
See, this is where I think I'm thinking with like the early 1920s. I'm thinking it's Teddy Roosevelt.
No. Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, okay.
Yeah. Did
Wasn't he
not
president?
like Thanksgiving.
Wasn't he president in in 89?
He was.
Yeah.
He was in the 1800s, yeah. So your mind is in the right spot, I think, on everything so far.
Yeah, I'm close. You're just going a little tad too specific.
Question number 6, last one. Who was the first Star Wars character to make the Thanksgiving Day parade?
Oh. Okay. I bet it's Chewbacca.
You going Chewbacca?
Yeah, I'm going Chewbacca.
It is Grogu.
Wait, what? Oh,
Today is the first day
As a-
that a
as
Star
a-
Wars character
as a
has
thing?
made it. Yeah, just made it into the parade in general.
No way.
That's apparently what the trivia sites say.
You're telling me Darth Vader has never been on a float? Like,
Apparently not.
all right, that's a
Grogu
shock.
has broke the mold.
We might have to send the fact checks.
We might need to send this fact checkers. I know, as I'm coughing everywhere. But Grogu apparently is the first Star Wars character in that
They didn't
parade
have
ever.
Chewbacca like throwing candy out to the kids. At
You
some
would
here?
think so. You would think so, especially back in like the 80s. You think
Right.
they'd have him in there.
And he was in the Christmas special and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, we might have to fact check that one.
All right, Schubert, so you got
Like one in a couple.
you got one. You got the
three-quarters.
Alamo. You came close on a few. So
Not a great showing. Not a bad showing. But
that's all right. So let's go to the what's that for the weekend? All right, Schubert. So you're in Arizona. What's going on for the weekend over there?
just spending the weekend in Phoenix. Nothing too exciting. Nothing going on. No shows, no concerts, nothing planned. But the hotel I booked at looks pretty hip. The reviews I was reading were like, "Don't bring your family here. This place gets crazy on the weekend." And I'm like, hey,
This is in
it's like-
Phoenix?
Yeah, or Scottsdale to be specific.
Ooh, Scottsdale's a fun time.
So sounds like the place for me. It's walking distance to a place. Ironically, it's called Old Town.
Ooh.
And Old Town supposedly is where all these cool bars are.
Oh, it's probably a great time.
One I was just informed of. It's called Gilligan's. And I guess everybody that works at Gilligan's is a midget.
Ooh. Sounds like a fun time. Different.
So I was told I have to go to Gilligan's. There's a couple other ones that have some pretty wild names and wild themes around it. So we'll see what happens. I was gonna take a nice relaxing detox weekend after Vegas. Watch some television shows. Watch The Wheel of Time. Watch Hawkeye. Maybe read a book.
That's out the window.
It sounds like it's out the window. So.
Awesome. So I don't have much going on myself. So my family goes shopping tomorrow, literally day and night.
You're not
So
going out,
I'm
for,
gonna
you're
t-
not
I'm
going
gonna
out
take
for Black Friday?
I'm gonna take a nice nap. I might watch some more shows, be useless. But yeah, no. And then I have this is a sensitive subject, I guess, at this point, but my daughter's in a Christmas parade on Saturday, so I'll be going to that.
Okay.
Other than that, no, not exciting. So what are you looking for on Black Friday? You going shopping tomorrow?
I'm going to do a little bit of, there's a couple things online I want to do.
What are you looking for?
Not a whole lot. I'm having some credit card issues. Being out west, I've been dealing with fraud. Like my bank keeps shutting off my cards.
Okay.
So I've been having to tap into reserves and whatnot and stuff like that. So it's been a pain in the ass. So might not do a ton of shopping. One thing I saw, a lot of good deals on Switch games.
Okay.
I think a lot of the big first party games are half price. You never see that from Nintendo.
Right.
These things are worth buying 3 or 4 of and just let them sit.
Yeah. They never go down in price. You're right.
Never go down in price. So looking for those. I know the Pro Wrestling Tee store is having a really good sale. So I'm going to be buying some stuff there for sure.
Replenish the
Yeah, some of the
clothes.
Stolen clothes.
Yep. There you go.
And I think that's it. There was one other thing I wanted to check out, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
See, I wasn't thinking about shopping, but I've already shopped. And I told you this. So online, you can get Cinemax, Stars, and Showtime 99 cents each for 3 months.
That's
so
a
I already
steal.
bought all 3 of those. So I'm going to watch Heels because I've been dying to watch that because I don't have Stars. I have no idea what's on Showtime. No idea what's on Cinemax. But figure I might go for a full TV watch day tomorrow.
That's one thing everybody's going to watch for. I know I had last year, I got Hulu. This was before the bundle. Maybe this was 2 years ago now, but it was before the Disney bundle, so it made sense. But like Hulu offered a year for 99 cents a month.
Yeah.
So a lot of these streaming services, they just want you signing up.
Hulu's doing that right now.
Yeah.
If you buy it 99 cents for 12 months.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't make sense with the bundle, but
Right.
I bet a lot of those sites do that. I should probably a good time since every one of my credit cards has been canceled and I've gotten a new one within the last 2 weeks. It's probably a good time to let all my accounts run dry, my streaming accounts.
Just
start
purge
fresh.
it, start fresh.
Yeah.
That's always the best thing to do.
Yeah.
I think I have a charge taken out of my account literally every single day, 30 days a month.
It's got to be
Something.
close.
Yeah, it's got to be.
That's what I think. I think that's been at least 3 of my cards are new.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 3 out of 4 cards I have, I've gotten new ones in the last 2 weeks. So might be a good time to re-sign up for my streaming services.
Right.
All
right.
I don't think any big purchases. We got nothing I can think of.
Nope.
Video games, television, pro wrestling tees.
Have fun out there doing the Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, if you're going out, be sure to wear cleats.
Yeah, you're going to stomp on people.
Make
Make people hurt.
If you have to trample anybody, you want to take them out.
That's true. All right, nerds. Well, thanks for watching us for the Thanksgiving special. Schubert, where can we find you?
Yeah, find me, Matt Does It All, at the Drunken Nerds. I've had some serious updates on both of them. This past weekend, I documented Vegas. You can see me out at Vegas at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I rode the roller coaster at New York, New York. I documented the whole thing. I went and bought some weed gummies, ate them. You could see the whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a good
pretty
photo
impressive.
stream. So that's what you're missing out on. And yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, till next time, next week.
I had something else to say to make sure to check out, but we're forgetting it now. So stay thirsty, nerds.
But also, nerds, stay hungry.
That was disturbing.
That's pretty good.
Ay, ay, ay.
Nom, nom, nom.